Actually, Tian and his wife Jennifer, they're the ones who ran the Post Museum. So I don't know if you had a chance to talk to them, but they are where the first soup kitchen came about, was through them, because they ran the Post Museum. And Soup Kitchen still is considered part of the Post Museum, even though the Post Museum no longer has a physical location. Hafiz is also one of the early volunteers. So back then we actually used to cook. So because we had the kitchen of that restaurant, of that cafe, and Monday was their closed night. That's why it's on Mondays. So we started traditionally, traditionally it was because the restaurant was closed, we had the facilities, and there was a team of people who actually went, a team of volunteers who would go and get the vegetables on Sunday. And then there's another group that would actually prepare them. You had to prep all the food, then cook the food, then pack the food, then deliver the food, clean up. So actually what you see now is really just the packing and the delivering crew. The others we haven't activated because we have not been cooking in a while. But there's a lot more people who have come together to do this.
I've always, been interested in volunteering and in giving back to the society. Yeah, so I have always been, looking for opportunities, various platforms to offer my time to volunteer and to help people who are in need. Yeah, so this is an excellent platform. It doesn't require too much time. Just once a week. Yeah, and it's a great way, to meet new people and also to help in whatever ways I can. It's really heartwarming to see just the residents, living here, and sometimes, we do the same blocks. We meet the same people. Yeah, so not sure whether you know, but we get assigned to different blocks, each time. So so sometimes we do get to go to the same block. We talk to the residents and they remember us, and we try to do something different as well. Each time, for Chinese New Year, we try to bring Mandarin oranges, other food, other goodies to them, and it's always very much appreciated. Yeah, so it's just a great experience for me.
I think you should just come. We're here every Monday, rain or shine, as you saw today, it's raining. And holiday or not, we're here. So just come. I think anybody who wants to volunteer, just do it. You can only benefit. It can only benefit you as well as benefit the people that you're helping out. It's a win-win for everybody.
I think if you're too busy, you're too busy. I think it's okay, and then leave it aside and don't do it. Do it when you have time, more or less do it when you have time and when you feel open enough to do it. If you're conflicted because you're not sure if this is for you or not for you, then I would say just try. It doesn't hurt to try anything just once, and you try it and it doesn't suit you, then don't do it again. Try something else. There are many causes that you can volunteer for. Here we volunteer for the poor, and it's a food-related volunteer. There are other areas where you can support the youth. You can support sports, you can support disabled people. Some require 2 hours of your time, some require 3 months of your time, some are ongoing. So just try out a few things, and then eventually something will settle and something will speak to you more often than others. So don't put any pressure on yourself to say, oh, I must do this. Just do if you like to do it. You don't like it, then don't do it and do something else. And eventually, you'll find something that resonates, and then you can stick with it.
I was quite an introvert at first, so I felt that after I was able to actually be around animals, so I was also very much around other volunteers as well. So from there, I actually opened up more to actually like talking to other volunteers. Then some of them actually got me interested to actually volunteer at other organizations as well. So beyond just talking to animals. Yeah. So basically, in terms of secure, I guess right now, after volunteering for about 7 years, then you've talked to several recipients who actually are from different walks of life. So I wouldn't say I'm well to do anything, but I think after being in this organization, I guess, or after volunteering for the last 10 years, I feel that we are more or less in a privileged position. So we should actually do our best to actually help out for those that actually less privileged than us. Yeah.
So, do you have any memorable experiences volunteering to Soup Kitchen project?
Memorable experience. I guess, yeah, mainly it helped to build my own interpersonal skills lah from there. So also at the same time, touching on to what Jamie said, we had like different things that we actually have to adjust accordingly. So sometimes we had like donations from organizations such as the bread, even like oranges, or at point in time it's even toys as well, or even books. So basically, and even at times where actually on certain Mondays where it falls on public holiday and then the restaurant is closed, we have to actually engage other suppliers or engage other restaurants to actually help provide the food for us. Yeah, so all this actually helps, I guess, in a sense, for me to actually learn how to be more proactive and then help to source out for this kind of stuff and then work our way around it.
So, what will you tell people who are conflicted about volunteering?
Basically, yeah, again, like similar to what Jenny said, I'm not sure why exactly someone would actually feel conflicted. So maybe if you feel, if let's say you don't have the time to volunteer, or basically like you are too shy to volunteer, or maybe like you are not too sure what exactly you need to do when you actually volunteer. So I would say that just come with an open mind. So more or less, when you come to volunteer, regardless of organization, you are volunteering with other like-minded individuals who actually share a common goal. So they actually come to actually volunteer as well. So at the same time, more or less everyone is generally friendly. I would say since the last 10 years, I don't think I've ever met anyone nasty. Yeah, so I'm quite blessed in that sense. So I mentioned, I don't think anyone should actually feel conflicted. Just come with an open mind. At the same time, have a good experience and then try conversing with other people from different walks of life.
It is something. I think you get to a point where you recognize that you can contribute. You know, sometimes you think, oh, what can I do? Or what can one person do? And there's so many problems in the world that can be solved, that need to be solved. The reality is that you don't need to do everything, but you just need to do that one thing, and one thing, you know, sometimes makes a difference. You bring food to an individual, or you just say hello to a regular face. Maybe one of the things that you mentioned, I think randomly I met one of the recipients within our community, and she had a particularly difficult week where, you know, she was running very low on cash, but she felt bad about, you know, she didn't know where to go and she felt bad about it. And then when she saw me as a familiar face, she felt she was comfortable enough to ask for some help. And that's really, really difficult for people to come up to a random person and say, hey, I'm really sorry, but I really need to borrow $10. And you know, you after a while you feel, okay, you know, you can make a difference in maybe one person's life for one moment, but that moment might have been important for them. So I would say, you know, offer yourself, and you never know, you know, you get a lot of it back as well. Yeah.